Welcome everyone as we'll join this game with nobody out here in the very first inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He will lead this one off today. The 2-2. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
What a swing. What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
Striding into the box, Michael Chavis. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
What a terrific month this guy had last month.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here now is Rafa.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you can
swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers, number 33 on the year, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts, number 28 on the season, as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0. To the plate now, J.D. Martinez. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Josh Bell, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting
this season.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell, number 28 on the season, as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And settling in now, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Set to get his day started, Cole Tucker. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Colin Moran would be next. Shoots this one over to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Grounded up the first baseline, and that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Alex Verdugo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Rodriguez on third. Bradley is over at second with 1 down in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe.
The run scores from second. It's 7-0, and he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And you can see right there, he currently sits 2nd on the Red Sox in that category. So now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sharp is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Josh Bell the next to hit. The 2-2. Drilled to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Colin Moran, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and 2 strikes now. Softly hit out to short, and 1 gone. Into the box now, Ke'Bryan Hayes, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Little flare out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Count is 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position. Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, J.T. Brubaker. And it seems they've got to make something of this opportunity here if they've got any hopes of climbing back into this one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Pirates leave them loaded. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Drilled to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Standing in now, Eduardo Rodriguez. Barehanded for 1. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Now batting, the 17th.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
The second baseman.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Cole Tucker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tucker.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A bouncer up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. On the ground to the left side. And Reynolds has himself a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. 2 out with the man at first. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 2-2. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Next for the Red Sox.
Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. Number 39 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 39.
At the plate now, Josh Bell. And it's fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Bell is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. In now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Fouled off. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. And boy, disaster averted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets out number 2. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Chris Sharp would be next. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Into the box, Eduardo Rodriguez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line toward right center. Polanco is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. The runner scores from second.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
To the plate now, Alex Verdugo. He pulls this one into right. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. High and deep to left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track, to the wall. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Brandon Waddell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Xander Bogaerts. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Perez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Fouled away. Popped him up. Bell is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Kevin Kramer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates, number 44.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still Brandon Waddell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Waddell
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
now batting.
Stepping up now, Christian Vasquez. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Lifted into center field. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Oliver Perez. Bounce to first. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now batting, Cole Tucker. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Brian Reynolds. He singled his last time up.
Brian Reynolds.
Full count still. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Colin Moran. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Down in order go the. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Reynolds has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Hard hit ball to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting. Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Throw goes to third, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate, Josh Bell. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the 2-1. High pop up. Bogarts has a play. 1 away.
The batter,
At the plate, Jacob Stallings, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
now batting, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up, and it's fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it, but he can't get there, and the hit parade continues. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Tucker stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty.
And that's through, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
To the plate now, Michael Chavis. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play. Stepping in, Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen,
hit hard to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. Adam Frazier will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
now batting, second base.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ready with the 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Ball inside.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Michael Feliz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. In the air out to right. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He went deep back in the 5th. 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The first baseman, number 55.
Next up for the Red Sox, Josh Bell, and their runners at the corners now. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know,
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
The first baseman,
So now it'll be the
number
4-hole hitter, Colin Moran, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
18-1 the final today. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Oliver Perez earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Chris Archer couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.